Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take in the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. I'm recording this message on the 23rd of October 2025, but whenever you're hearing these messages, is when you're most needing to hear these messages the most. And for some reason, I was so wanting to say the 23rd, 2023. That may be significant for somebody who this message is for. But this is coming in as a part two, and this is my second time recording this. I've just done a 29-minute intro. But for some reason, I'm kind of guided to come in again, you know? So I'm gonna, I was in the previous message, I was guided to go back to the 26th of September. But I'm going to start off with where I left off this message from this rising first. So I've written here, as soon as I came out of this message, I was literally hearing the song from Usher, You Remind Me of a Girl I Once Knew. So as I was listening to that song, I started to write. Breaking free and restoring your balance, you're centering yourself, cleansing and clearing, and connecting, praying, asking for forgiveness, not only of others, but also of yourself. Connect and pray. I was picking up on this energy of a masculine chasing feminine energies in seek of some type of revenge, punishment, you know, on those feminine energies that may resemble from somebody from their past, a nurturing, a mothering energy from their foundation, where they may have felt a kind of lack of love, no desire, you know. This is all stemming from a masculine's foundation in this energy of the Five of Pentacles, which is this energy of abandonment, not having any peace, you know, going back and forward in their energy, within their character, within their perceptions of how they see people, places, and things, you know, how they treat everything, everyone, children, is a strong message here. But I feel like this is more so an inner child. I'm not just only picking up on masculine energy, I'm also picking up on the divine feminine's energy also. Same book, just different pages, you know. The masculines at this stage of the book and the feminines at this stage of the book. During my write-up, I was making some kind of an indication of a divine feminine isn't in this energy of feeling like they're better than anybody or anyone, you know. They just know that they're different, gifted in this energy of the high priestess, which is their vulnerability in the things that they may invest in this energy also of the Seven of Pentacles, which I feel also is this masculine energy. I feel like there's this energy where an empress has done a lot of releasing, you know, of any kind of bondages I'm hearing right now. Burdens is what I wanted to say. But something just feels off. There's like a off balance here in regards to the connection between a masculine and a feminine. And if I look at this differently, there's also an imbalance within you individually, masculine and feminine energy. As I continue to read, but something feels off, the balance, in regards to a recent decision that an emperor has made in regards to a true high priestess energy that they've come across, a reflection of self, a point where a masculine is being triggered to let go from some kind of foundation wounds The energy that's been coming through the channel is this energy of abandonment on both sides, masculine and the feminine energy. In this energy of needing to stop chasing the pain of the past and seek the joy of this current moment, this joy you're out of life. Pray that every door that is meant for you will be opened, and call back in your power from those that try to keep you in this energy of bondage. You know, run, don't chase, make it count. I feel an energy trying to bring in guidance, and I feel this energy is coming from this feminine energy. She's trying to bring guidance to a masculine here. In this energy of remember who you are. Remember the power that you have within your intuition, your ability to just inner know. Energy of connecting with your soul tribe, your soul family, like-minded individuals, places where you're able to gain knowledge, guidance, wisdom, joy, laughter, upliftment, motivation, inspiration in some way, shape or form. I would call this my 5-star, you know, 5 points, 5 senses. 5th chakra is your throat chakra. To speak your truth and to step into your purpose, the depths of who you are, your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit, in this energy of sharing a piece of your soul journey through your creativity, through your third eye vision. I was picking up on this energy of dreams, releasing this energy in some way, shape or form, needing to have some kind of an outlet, you know, not storing up everything inside of you, you know, releasing this and letting something go is the type energy I was picking up on here. Connect with your element. Initially, intuitively, I was picking up on the energy of water. But as I was continuing to channel, I was picking up on water, air, earth, and the sun is always present somewhere in the world, night and day. Where there's no sun, there's still light, which is illuminated from the moon. You know, that yin yang type of energy is what I'm picking up on here. During the moon phases, especially full moon energy, will shine even on the darkest, the full moon will shine even on the darkest of nights. You know, in this energy of vulnerability. What the sun don't teach, the moon will. Teamwork makes the dream work. Opening doors, opportunities and balance, duality, harmony, in sync. Right energy, right lifetime. A sense of healing in this energy, in this lifetime. Running from, in turn, you end up running to. End up in this energy of chasing. Lessons or blessings, or would it be both? Again, I was picking up on the song of You Remind Me of a Girl that I once knew. I'm writing this much later on in the day now from where I started off this message. Divine feminine, divine masculine. What you seek is seeking you too. In divine timing, it takes two. A problem shared is a problem halved, solved. Problem, conclusion, solution. And as I'm writing these words, I'm seeing other words within these words, you know. So as I break down conclusions, I'm seeing clue in the con. You know, you're seeing through the clues. You're seeing the clues within the confusions, putting two and two together. When I'm seeing this energy of solutions, I'm seeing this energy of salute. You're now seeing the confusions, and there's some kind of confessions that's being made during this time of realizations. True honesty to self is the type energy I'm picking up on here. I'm picking up on a divine masculine that's now in this energy of wanting to be vulnerable, wanting to break the silence. I was then picking up on this energy of this word search energy. It's giving me the 4 of Cups type energy, this energy of boredom, This energy of not taking some kind of opportunity, not grabbing the bull by the horns type energy is what I'm picking up on. I'm now hearing this is not your first rodeo. Remember who you are and call back your power. Pray over yourself with conviction, and assertiveness is the energy that came through, and surrender to the divine. Something is waiting for you to happen right now. Center of this message in divine timing, 11:11. During this awakening energy that you're going through right now, there's some kind of a hold up, and this is going back to what I was picking up on the 26th of September, the message that I was brought back to whilst I was writing this message. So again, I'm picking up on somebody in this kind of word search energy, this Four of Cups, boredom, missing out on opportunities. This energy also of in some kind of hermit mode, educating self during a change, going through the shifts, as these shifts are all a part of your gifts. Going back to one of my poems, someone may be doing some kind of researching, educating themselves on the different languages that they're now learning during their awakenings. Such as, for an example, twin flames, divine masculine, divine feminine, karmic energies. You may have recognized them as soulmate or an energy of soul recognition, but the energy is so much deeper than that. It goes deep. This goes back to childhood wounds and the healing of the foundation. Bottom line, my opinion on this energy of the twin flame is about individuality. This is about you and your healing, the healing of your childhood wounds by those that did less than their best from the nest, in this energy of fly away Peter and fly away Paul, left to your own devices type energy. Everyone we come across has a backstory, and they all have a role to play, regardless of their label, especially the mother, the father, and the child. The Trinity, the chain, the foundation, the unity is what adversary is here amongst us, trying to break, trying to come between. They're trying to break a coming together, and they will go to any level to do so by targeting the vulnerable, the innocents, the child, the free minds, bending the tree whilst that tree is young, in order for that tree, that child, to be conformed, conditioned to a 2B frequency in a 3D dimension. I feel like this message is for those that's in the energy of the chaser, this particular part of the message, which I feel is the feminine energy in this energy of this message. I feel like there's a need here to allow fate to bring this connection into alignment. There's a need to step back and continue your own healing, your own journey in pursuit of your own happiness. A masculine is needing to see this connection and this commitment for themselves. This can't be forced. Connecting with high priestesses that has had to also deal from unhealthy relationships, and I wrote down this word, relationships, real action ships. This connection may even be one that a divine feminine is needing to release and let go of, in this energy also of the 10 of wands which came through. Also needing to surrender to your destiny, your soul's purpose. Whatever, this is going to be different for everyone. No two people are the same was the type energy I was picking up on here. But I feel like someone is definitely guided and following and paying attention to their intuition and the red flags. You may see someone being harmful with harmless intentions, but either way, it's still harmful to you, you know, so there's a need to step back. I feel like there's a masculine here who sees no way out, who had no true guidance from the foundation and is now seeking that guidance. And that guidance is also seeking this divine masculine. But everything happens in divine timing. In regards to spiritual power, I feel like this was held back from you and the divine masculine. This wasn't something that you was always known, you know. This is something that you grew into. This is something that you had to figure out and learn from yourself. I'm being brought back to a scripture or somewhere in the Bible where it says, "You will know who I am. You will know who I am in the latter days." It's because the information is going to come through you. It's going to come to you through you, you know, for you. To pick sense out of nonsense is what I'm hearing right now. Not every message is going to resonate with you. You have to take what resonates and leave the rest type energy. To step into your full power, this was withheld from you from birth, but yet this is your birthright, your spiritual inheritance. I'm picking up on somebody here who was silenced in some way, shape, or form. Even though you have a deep knowing that someone, you, is not better than anyone, you're just different. I'm then picking up on this energy of the boy who cried wolf. I was picking up on this energy a few messages ago, where somebody may have realized that they had spiritual gifts from early, you just never understood it. And when you tried to speak out or even explain this from those that should have known better, you was probably hushed, quieted. Don't say that again, you know, type energy. So you didn't. You kept quiet. But there's this coming back around again, you know. This wheel of fortune wants to turn. But someone's heart space is blocked in this energy of needing to forgive. You know, there's something that's wanting to come into you, some type of offer, but there's a blockage. I was picking up on this energy of real recognizes real, you know, real eyes recognize real lies. In this energy of few were called and even fewer are chosen, you know. I know it says many were called and few are chosen, but I go as far as to say even fewer than the few are chosen because of so much material temptation that's out there that people is just tempted by. I was then brought back to the 26th, and there's something in regards to what I was speaking about. Something may have been given to you, something, some kind of a gem, some kind of a keepsake, something. I don't know what this is, but it's attached to what came through in the previous message of John the Conqueror. Root, you know, where there's good, there's also bad. I feel like there's something attached to something that's been caused as some kind of a blocker, you know, in somebody's life to block their third eye, from block their intuition, from blocking someone's peace, from blocking someone's realization of who they are and where it is that they should be right now on their spiritual path, on their destiny. However this may resonate for you. But there's definitely going to be some kind of an eye opening here, is what I'm picking up on, for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message. I had to press pause, that was a long intro. But I want to clarify some cards now in regards to the energy of this message. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. We just need to take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So I haven't actually called for a card yet, but this card's coming through. right in the reverse, in this energy of divine sisterhood and 1111 synchronicities. It reads, silence is its own kind of confession as to why something's not moving forward, you know. I'm hearing no message is a message. Pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities is what I'm hearing. So let's see, in regards to this energy of the Six of Cups, why is the Six of Cups energy here? If love had a weight, would you still carry it? It's in the reverse. Someone saying they don't think so, you know. I'm hearing no. Silence is an answer all of its own. In this energy of confession, someone is being, or someone is harshly judging themselves. When I see this as the energy of justice. You know, when they say you're gonna be judged, and the light as a feather type of energy. But let's just see. Tell me more about this energy. What's this energy of love here in regards to the energy of this message for those that's resonating? If fate brought us together, why won't it let us be in this energy of love? So let's see. Tell me more about this energy of the Emperor, neither in the reverse nor the upright. It says, I pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams. And at the bottom of the deck, I'm guided to look. It says, I really thought you'd always be here. And it's that shadow aspect, you know. There's some kind of a change that's happening right now for somebody. Don't let fear be your driver. So let's see, in regards to the energy of the divine feminine, this Empress's energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Empress that's here in the reverse. In regards to the energy of this message. It says, if I had cherished you more, would we have made it? That's chaser-like energy, but it's in the reverse. I think that was probably a question of the past. It's no longer a question for the feminine energy now. I'm hearing learn some things or two, you know. Is the energy I'm picking up on here. Let's get another card in regards to the feminine energy. I pay attention to how that card came out. It says, do you ever think about me late at night? And I'm paying attention to this card. And I'm paying attention to the moon energy. It feels to me like a passed over loved one. It feels to me like a mothering energy, somebody that may be in the spirit right now. But the card that came through abruptly, no one else compares to you. And it's like that energy of, you know, when no one else can replace the place of your mother, regardless of gender, regardless of the past, you know. Going back to my intro from part 1, what's done is done. It's time now to move on. Let's clarify some more of these cards. Let me see, tell me, why is this energy or vulnerable here in regards to the energy of this message? The card that wants to come through, and it reads, you moved on, haven't you? It's in the reverse. I don't feel like someone has moved on. Someone is saying, it's at the back of this, I can't do it. I'm paying attention to the card right behind that as well. And it reads dependence. Someone can't do it, you know. There's a kind of dependency on this connection, this soulmate connection. I feel for whosoever I'm connecting with here. There's this, it's falling into this energy of being patient. At one point, somebody was impatient, you know, impatience is in the reverse. But I feel like the lesson that's being learned here is patience. You know, patience is going to be your virtue. Let's get another card in regards to this energy of vulnerable. Why is this energy of vulnerability here? The truth is more complicated than you think, and it's falling into this energy of the past. You know, this back and forward energy, this energy of confusion, this energy of going through some maze, like someone is breaking time. You know, a lot of time is being spent in this energy of confusion in trying to find some kind of light. You know, some kind of meaning. I'm hearing in this energy of needing to surrender. A lot of more energy fell out over here. I thought we had more time. Again, this is giving me energy of grief. Someone's passing. I'm seeing a lot of time. I wasted time. 1, 2, 3 clocks I'm seeing in this illustration. 3 is giving me this Empress energy. Passed over loved one type energy. Card also wanted to come through, neither in the reverse nor the upright. In the energy of I can't do it. Optimism. You know, it reads, you've always known the truth, but just refuse to see it. In this energy of the Eye of Horus, masculine energy. And it's also behind all of this is the communication card, which is in the reverse. This is something that's unspoken. But I feel someone, High Priestess energy here, can see the truth in this energy of transparent. Also has this Eye of Horus, this energy of High Priestess. Seeing more than you say, you know. Saying less than you see. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of transparent here in the masculine's energy? I'm just seeing a lot of eyes. There's something behind your eyes. What are you hiding? And it's falling into this area of I pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams. That's that astral projection. You have to be careful with that. I've been listening to a particular video of lately, and what she's saying makes a lot of sense. There's a need to be very mindful of those that's projecting themselves into your dream state. Me personally, I don't play with that. If I see you in my dream state, it's a wrap, you know, because what are you doing there? It's that type of energy for me. So let's get another card. This energy of self-sabotage is also here in regards to the energy of this message. Neither in the reverse nor the upright. It's preventing this energy of this wheel wanting to move forward. There's a connection here that's bursting to come through, is the energy I'm picking up on, you know. In this energy of divine timing is here for this unity, this connection. But there's a blockage. Intuition, trust your gut. It says trust your gut. It's really wrong. That's just giving me this back and forward. It's like you know what it is that you're needing to do, but there's a fear. Fear is holding somebody back. Let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here neither in the reverse nor the upright in regards to the energy of this message? The Wheel's in the reverse, it reads, there are no real secrets in the world. I keep stepping towards you only to pull away again. I pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams. There's something behind your eyes. What are you hiding? In this energy of assertive. Someone's eyes are powerful, you know. Someone's eyes speak volume. So let's see, why is this energy of the hangman here in regards to the energy of this message? It says we are supposed to be us, not just you and me. Someone's perception is changing, someone's awakening to the connection between their feminine energy here, a feminine energy that they pushed away because of inner child healing, you know, which was sabotaging not only self but other connections outside of themselves. But I'm picking up on an energy of, or a realization that a masculine doesn't want to allow a feminine energy that's now here in the reverse towards them to walk away. I didn't have a question, but not everyone is meant to stay forever. Some people come to teach. Some people come to teach you something in regards to the direction. And that's the energy I've been picking up on, you know. Is this a lesson or a blessing, or is this both? Is this an energy that's coming in towards you to trigger you into facing what it is that you've been avoiding, in order to bring some kind of realization in what direction you're needing to take here? These two cards. This is ringing for me an energy of a missed opportunity in regards to some kind of romantic connection, in the energy of day boy, night girl, of what the sun don't teach and illuminate the sun, the moon will, you know. Yin yang, masculine, feminine energy. But I still feel like there's healing to be done, especially, and not being biased, you know, because I'm a feminine energy, but I feel like especially within the masculine energy, and that's regardless of your gender, male or female. I feel like there's definitely feminine healing that's needing to be done, and there's definitely masculine healing that's needing to be done. It's a maze. Very drawn to this energy of this maze. Come a long way. Finding each other in every lifetime is the type of energy I'm picking up on. If fate brought us together, why won't it let us be? And I feel like this is an every lifetime situation. But going back to what I wrote in my write up, my channeling, I feel like this is the right person in the right lifetime for the healing to happen in this lifetime. A couple of days ago, I was brought back to a channeled message that I did possibly around 3 years ago, and it was the right person, but it was just the wrong timeline, because there was some kind of interference, manipulation in regards to your timeline, to your destiny, from those that's trying to oppose you. But something is being broken in regards to all of that. That's in the past. What is done is done. It's time now to move on. Now that there's been this kind of an alignment, order has been reset type energy. It's like you've come into connection with a counterpart in alignment with where you are now. But there's still this energy of a resistance, you know, because of past wounds. The energies that came through in the previous message was the energy of defensiveness and needing to surrender to your full power, surrender to your intuition, surrender to your ego, and surrender to stubbornness. Resilience, you know, is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. And as I pick up the tarot deck, I'm seeing the Five of Cups, which was at the bottom of the deck as I ended this message. This energy of sadness and regret because of some kind of mind games, trickery, trying to win at all costs, you know, trying to get back at somebody that's not even in the other person's awareness, you know. Somebody has no clue as to why someone was behaving in the way they was. Or maybe as a high priestess you did, is the reason why you know you have to step back. I'm very much paying attention to this energy right now. I thought we had more time. So let's just see, in regards to this energy and light of what's come through now, what's the most important message here? It's falling into the energy of the eye of Horus. I got distracted because I saw the tower fall out. Scorpio energy. This is definitely in regards to endings. Something that was built on a false persona is about to crumble. But anytime I see a tower, it doesn't startle me. It gives me this energy and makes me know that there's an opportunity now to rebuild a foundation that wasn't built on a solid ground. It wasn't built from truth, you know. Type energy. Tell me more about this energy in regards to this message. I didn't see this card. Which is the Justice card in the reverse. Falling into the energy of transparency. Someone can see blatantly that they were out of, I'm hearing, out of order. Somebody knows that they were out of order, but they were moving in accordance to the order. However that may resonate, that's how I heard it. And as I'm saying that, it's the Eight of Wands that came through. This is an energy of a mental imprisonment. It could actually be an imprisonment, you know. Someone sabotaged this because that's what they were ordered to do. Possibly has some kind of a finance that they were gaining from this. Tell me more in regards to the energy of this message. And that's a channeled message that came to me some time ago. I don't think I ever recorded a message on it. You know, they're not out of order. They were acting under order or under orders. And we've got the High Priestess here. It's almost like you expected this. You knew something was coming. You knew something was coming. This injustice. Why is the energy of the Eight of Swords? You knew something was coming back. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the Tower here in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating? Yeah, you knew someone was coming back with mind games and manipulation. You know, it's either this energy was mentally entrapped because of manipulation, or they're trying to entrap you in this energy of manipulation. This can also read spell work. Somebody in this situation was trying to cause someone a loss of passion, a loss of desire, a non-action. Someone may have been trying to stop someone from coming back, you know, from even traveling towards you. I literally just heard that Nina Simone song, I Put a Spell on You. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the energy of the High Priestess here in regards to the energy of this message? We've got the Chariot. High Priestess knows the way forward out of this injustice. Someone was hoping that a masculine energy wouldn't come in counter with a true High Priestess's energy, a High Priestess that's in the upright, because they know that a High Priestess in the upright is going to help a masculine come back to their true self, you know, call back in their power, in this energy of the Magician. See a way forward out of this energy of mental entrapment, being a slave to your emotions, being a slave to your thoughts. Let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is the Chariot here in regards to the energy of this message? And there we go, there's the King of Cups. Coming back in tune with who you truly are. could be connected with a Scorpio or a Cancerian energy here. Why is this energy of the Magician here in the reverse? There's that Four of Cups I was channeling. It's here in the reverse. Someone doesn't want to miss out on this opportunity. I'm hearing expect the unexpected. Somebody's now out of this energy. Or at least they're beginning to come out of this energy, you know. Something is happening expectedly. There's the Five of Cups. Someone's in regret that they didn't take this opportunity. I'm guided to read this card. It says, was supposed to be us. Not just you and me. That's the energy of the World card here. Something is definitely coming to a close, you know, whatever this energy is closing up. Lessons are being learnt in this situation. Could be connecting with a Taurus, a Hierophant energy here, a teacher. This is also some kind of institution. This could actually be a prison. It's attached to the justice. It's attached to something. It's attached to, I'm hearing a group of people that have hidden information. Initials BJ may be significant here, which is on the initials on this High Priestess's card. But there's some kind of I'm picking up this energy of official government authoritative letters here. Some kind of hidden information. Tell me more about this energy. This can also be a marriage. Again, the card of commitment was here in the reverse. There's a lot of conflict that's going on. I'm hearing in the ethers. Expect the unexpected in this energy of the Tower. It's gonna knock things out, you know. And bringing this offer, this brand new beginning, this abundance. Tell me more about this energy. Queen of Pentacles is in the, the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. It's in this Chariot. Be mindful of what you're spending your finances on. What you're going back to. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands that's here in the reverse. This could be a third party situation, or this can just be a group of friends that help someone see through what it is that they can and can't do. Remind somebody of who they are. You've always known the truth. You just refuse to see it. I don't see this Queen of Wands as a negative energy, as tarot may depict her to be at times. But this is somebody that's helped to masculine close some kind of a chapter in their life and see themselves for who they are. I'm definitely seeing this energy of lack of confidence in the power that you possess within yourself. Not only just within this energy of the Magician in the reverse, you know, but also in this energy of the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone is being depleted here is an energy I'm picking up on, a type of draining of energy in regards to this energy. But I feel like that's somebody's purpose in this energy of the Three of Cups. It's giving me this sisterhood energy, brotherhood energy, like-minded spirits, soul group, soul family, 5-star. Tell me more about this energy of the Queen of Wands here in the reverse, in this energy of the Three of Cups. That's the Knight of Cups that came through also in the reverse, along with this King of Wands. At one point there was no offer, no true real offer being made here, you know. Somebody was very much in their ego, but I am seeing their pair. Somebody was confident within their King of Wands' energy, playing these kind of games, you know, with the King of Cups in the reverse. But with the Five of Cups here, I do see regret in how this King of Wands may have behaved within their King of Wands' energy. Tell me more about this energy of the King of Wands. Again, I'm picking up on this unhealthy, needing to surrender to unhealthy relationships. Let's see. There's the Sun in the reverse. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Sun in the reverse, describing the King of Wands. It's a false persona, you know. The King of Wands is in the upright, but the Sun card's in the reverse. It's like someone's not living their truth. Someone's not in their true happiness, especially in this energy of the Five of Swords, which is this energy of mind games, manipulation, you know, borderline deceptive living, lifestyle, facade type energy. There's a lot that's going on behind closed doors in this energy of the High Priestess here. And within this energy of the Hierophant, there's some serious lessons that's being learned for this King of Wands' energy here. They're going through some things. When I see the Sun card in the reverse, it kind of gives me that slight energy of a depression, you know, a kind of cloud over you, you know, type energy. But nevertheless, the Sun card's here, happiest card of the deck, but it's just in the reverse. What's blocking this energy for this King of Wands? It's all in it. And look at that, the Seven of Swords is here in the reverse. I feel kind of guided to leave it as it is. What's the other card that came through? Temperance. It's all about patience in time for this confession, this apology to come through, for how somebody may have tried to manipulate and play mind games and tried to win at all costs, you know, in this energy of sabotage, realizing that they were hurting the wrong person. This was about them and not you. And in your case, this is about you and not them. However that may resonate for you. But somebody wants to apologize for being confusion, or for being confusing and bringing you confusion. Someone realizes that they were only lying to themselves. They were robbing themselves from peace when they were sabotaging this connection. It's the type energy I'm picking up on here. So let's see, why is this energy of the Knight of Cups here in the reverse? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Yeah, this someone's in deep reflection. With the Hermit card that's here in the reverse, you know, someone's looking into their actions and the things that they've done in a manipulative way. Things that they could have done better in this energy of the King of Cups. In this energy of the Seven of Cups, also this energy of confusions and illusions. Somebody was very confused, especially in this maze energy, bottom of the deck. You know, they're recognizing that now with the Six of Wands. Someone's recognizing exactly who you are, or you're recognizing exactly who you are. You understand the power that you have even through the confusion. You see yourself. The King of Wands is here in the upright. Keep stepping towards you. In order for this energy of your Ten of Pentacles to come through, you can't even see what's going on right now through the confusion, through the clouds. But there's abundances, there's a strong foundation to be built, is what I'm picking up here. Once you've done the work you're needing to do and moving through and past this energy of confusion. Show me this energy of the Ten. Show me this energy of the Ten of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, sorry. There's definitely an ending to this confusion. Somebody's definitely in this energy now of wanting to make a decision. Someone has made a decision. They're just needing now to put the action in. Is the type of energy I'm picking up on. Someone's got a plan. Someone's got some kind of an action plan, a forward movement. Someone knows exactly what steps they're needing to take in order to move forward. They realize that this pulling away energy is not helping them or the situation. Someone hasn't been thinking very logically. King of Swords is here in the reverse. Why is this energy of the King of Swords just kind of just slipped out of nowhere? You know, we've got the Death card in the reverse. There's a resistance. Someone doesn't want this situation to end, you know. Someone believes that they still had more time to work on a situation here in order to bring in this new beginning. Some kind of work life I feel is affecting someone's emotional state here. Someone's chasing the money is an energy I'm picking up on here. When someone's just needing to surrender to who they truly are, surrender to your intuition, surrender to your soul's purpose, surrender to your creativity, surrender to what it is that you love to do. What's your passion? This could be something that you may be getting back into that's going to bring you in this energy of abundance, you know, but there's a need to just focus and work on whatever this is for you. It's definitely whatever this is going to bring in some kind of a wish fulfillment. So I'm going to pull a final oracle message in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating with. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You just need to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. Ancestral healing. I'm definitely picking that up here, you know, to restore this energy of confidence within you. I feel like to bring you back to your inner knowing, because you're unhookable. Remember who you are. Don't allow the wickedness of the world to kill your soul. You know, remember, energy can never die, it can only transform. I felt guided to say it. Bottom of the deck, we've got the in-between. These two cards that came through on the channel before, especially this energy of being unhookable, you know. And the energy of being trapped within a bottle of your emotions. Fated life. This is fated for you, you know, in order for you to surrender, in order for this rebuilding, rejuvenation of self to be activated, is the energy I'm picking up on here. Chamber of your soul gifts. There's a whole chamber unknown to you, is an energy I'm picking up on here. You're just needing to delve in, delve deep is what I'm hearing. Delve deep. I'm going to pull a few angel messages to close up this message. Final message in regards to this energy. Take control. The key and the sword, you know, speak your truth. Card number 31, take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. And I pay attention is falling into this energy of the magician that's here in the reverse. You're a master manifester, you know, your words hold power. And it's attached to your emotions, you know. If you think destruction is what's going to take place. You think peace, and peace is what will take place. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metron and I, Archangel Michael, are here to help you stay grounded in this energy of fated life. You may be surrounded by tower after tower right now, which is affecting your emotion. You know, one ending after the next. Card number 33. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared dreamed. And at the bottom of the deck, final message, it's time to play. And that's the energy that was at the bottom of the surrender deck also. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. Don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. Initials AM. It's on this chest here. May be relevant to those that may be resonating with the energy of this message. And on this note, I'm going to end this message here. And I hope it's resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. And I hope, it's not being triggering. When I was channeling this message throughout the day, as I was out and about, I kind of was hesitating whether I was going to do a part two, or not, because I felt it kind of could have been a triggering message. Although I feel like, let me leave the message there. I'm going to end it here. I didn't realize we were going so long into the energy. Um, but if it's resonated with you, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel. I usually come in daily, sometimes twice a day, to do a message in regards to the energies that's coming through. So even if this may not be your message today, there may be a message here for you at another date. But always follow your intuition. Whenever you're guided to listen to the message is when you're most needing to hear the message the most. So love and light to you all.